If you aren't really committed to your why, then it's easy to give up. The foundation of every business and every great life is your vision and your values. What mission are you on? What's the impact that you want to make? What's the operating system? Because if we do it and we do it at the expense of other people, it doesn't feel really good. And so what I found is that a lot of times people blow like a leaf through the wind, and then they get disillusioned by their work and they don't know why they're not getting what they want out of life. And you ask them, what's the mission that you're on? What are you trying to achieve? And they kind of sheepishly shrug their shoulders. And of course, you're not going to get what you want if you haven't taken the time to say, that's my North Star. That's where I'm driving to. And one of the things that I've learned in that as well is if you don't have that North Star, if you aren't really committed to your why, then it's easy to give up. It's easy to not be gritty. It's easy to not be resilient. It's easy to just say, well, it's just not that important. And so I think about guests like Nathan Adams, great developer out in Denver. He's had a bunch of success, but it wasn't until he grabbed onto this concept that he was going to build a greener Colorado that he started to create an environment and a culture around his business that not only got people excited and involved in his business, he had investors come in because they said, yeah, that's the business that I want to be involved in. So when you give people that handle to jump onto, it's way easier to create that compelling company. And if you don't, then you're just another Me Too business. And so you have to do that work. I mean, I think about Brad Whitchurch, who runs Seal Shield. They're on a mission to end infection-related deaths inside hospitals. I don't know about you guys, but that's something that I would get inspired by. And especially as you come through COVID. And so when you start to think about these things, it's like, is my business worth someone coming and latching on to my business? Am I worthy as a leader of your time, energy, and effort? I think we have to ask those real hard questions of ourselves as we head into 2023. It's no accident that these people have experienced a lot of success. Jay Wilkinson, I mean, that's a guy that took in venture capital, got kicked out of his own company by the VCs. He went and bought his own company back. And even in hard times, his people, guess what they did? They said, yeah, you don't have to pay me right now. I only need 50%. You just accrue that and you pay me back when you can. It's an imperative. It can't be just like that thing that you have on the wall that's the vision and the values, but no one really pays attention to it. No one knows what it is. No one can recite it. It's got to be something that's lived day in and day out. We have to have an exciting and challenging vision statement because it's used to transform companies, literally the foundation of every great company that I've been around. You need to make sure that when you look at your values, you have to tell stories. When people believe in you that much, that's when you know you're onto something. What are those stories that people are telling? Because those are the true values of the company. When you're not in the room, what are people saying about you and the company that you run?